Hello, I would like to welcome you once again to our second episode of Kyogereko, an online TV show that talks about challenges that are facing young people today. Last week we were addressing an issue concerning menstruation in women. And today we are going to continue that conversation. As I continue to enjoy my cup of tea, I am joined by beautiful women today. And since I am male, I don't really know that much about menstruation. I wanted to invite them to come and help me address a couple of challenges that women and girls face in regards to menstruation. Now, last time we came here and talked about an introduction. What is menstruation? Why does it happen? And how can we help girls overcome it? And all of that. Now today, we have an interesting topic again, which is menstruation health management. These are three different words: menstruation, health, management. So we are going to be talking about how girls and young women can continue to live their menstruation in a healthy manner. So joining me today on the program are these beautiful ladies who are also enjoying a cup of tea. So please enjoy with us as we move forward. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
My name is Kyogereko Hope Joyce.
Hello, my name is of Kopsindi Janet Nitala and I'm blessed to be here.
My name's Elizabeth Cole and I'm so glad to be here.
My name is Angula Tracy. I'm so glad to be here with you.
I want to say thank you very much for accepting to be here with us today. JB Caring Hearts International does not take this for granted. We believe in young people and believe that your voice has a lot to say about the growth and development of our country. And we are very passionate about women and girls, and having you here as young women to address an issue that is affecting young women, which is menstruation. It's not actually affecting, but an issue that is being faced by almost every woman everywhere. Why am I saying almost? By every woman everywhere is a big deal for us. So your voice is really, really needed today. And as we continue to work together to address this issue, my hope is that by the end of the show, we will have helped a girl, including yourselves, and men as well, to understand the importance of women living health-wise in menstruation. So let us just start in as we go by. Okusookera ddala tutandikirewo kye twogeddeko ekigambo menstruation health management. Tusobodde tutya okumakinga sure nti abakyala bwe bali mu nnaku zaabwe ez'ensonga so bwe muziyita oba bali mu Red Cross oba yamugiyita Red Cross oba bwe bali mu kino ekigambo ekirala mu parliament kigambo kyekirala Mama Penina oba bali mu Mama Penina oba bali mu parliament oba bali mu kibada yes whatever it is nga kye mukyogera basobodde batya okusigala nga bali bayonjo because it is very delicate. So this is again so simanyi you're going to teach me and then we can learn together. Ani asoko tuwa gokolotya
Nze bwe mba ndi mu nsonga ezo making sure nti negendereza bye nnina okulya, manya kye nnina okulya ne kye siina kulya, kubanga ebintu ebyo biyamba nnyo mu process eyo. Olina okumanya ekirina okuyamba kuba waliwo byolya ne bikuleetera flow y'amaanyi, waliwo n'ebyolya n'obeera ng'oli bulungi. Kati nze making sure nti negendereza bye ndya mu season eyo.
Oh, yeah. That you're contributing.
Yeah.
Kati alidde muwogo tafaanana n'alidde lumonde. Byakulya ki omuwala byalina okulya okumakinga sure nti flow yesigala ku normal.
Kati talina kunywa ebintu ebinyogoga ennyo tolina binywa kuba buli bw'obinywa biyinza okukola ky'okukosa munda. So bagamba okunywa ekintu nga kiri warm, like Coca-Cola mostly, sometimes water, ebintu chai kati ng'onaabuguma n'omuteekamu amajaani n'onywa akuyamba okunaaza bulungi n'oflowinga bulungi.
Yeah.
Kati ate bikokunywa chai mukutte bikwate kanywenze.
And in addition to that is that you find out that some things that we eat, drink, not only brings the flow to be like obutabeera constant mungeri jotategeera, but also osanga nti you get these pains zotategeera more than even this normal pain joinofuna.
Kugamogana n'oli omwogo ne gukuyimirira mu
something like that.
Causing a pain go flowing and no more.
I think remember when you're in periods, you have to feel that pain. Waliwo good signs ezikulaga n'owulira omugongo n'ogamba eno pain ngenda mu ki mama pain. So kati ate bw'oteekako diet, then you eat something that it's not supposed to be eaten, kitegeeza ogenda kwongera ku that pain you're having. Oba obadde olina omugongo kitegeeza olubuto lugenda kuluma.
Mainly the girls and the ladies should avoid eating peanuts.
Yeah,
when you're in that season. When you're in that season, peanuts bring like the flow is too much. It's really too much. And you can even exceed. If you go for 2 days, you can even make 3 days because of the peanuts.
Because of vinyewa.
Yeah, vinyewa. It's out.
Kati mbalaba je mujjo maya akazi mwagala nnyo ebirungi kati ndaba where you are going. Tugenda kyandika ali enkoko. Ice cream. Ebintu ebirungi mubijje mu period. Period sigale nga period mujje ebintu byennyama mu period because that's not what it is. But anyway, this is very surprising for me. It is very new. But this into your diet contributes to how long you're supposed to spend in your periods or how long you're supposed or how painful it might be. So this is one point that we got to learn. I think by the end of the show we'll have learned a lot. What other thing can they do?
Like basically, like when you're in the periods like that period, it's more advisable to be more clean than you have been, because they advise us girls to bathe like thrice a day. So when you're in your period, it's better you do.
You're using too much English. Thrice.
Okay. Like you bathe 3 times a day. Yeah. And every time you bathe, you have to change your sanitary pad.
The nika.
And then after washing your nika, you have to make sure that you iron, when it's dry, you have to make sure you iron it.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Yeah, 3 times a day.
I have a different opinion on that. I feel like as a person, every person, you're supposed to shower every time you feel your dirt.
Yeah.
So kwate bafu genda okuba ekibafu, which means genda onabe weerongoseeko. Okay? Naye ate oba oli mu periods like they are saying, you're supposed to even shower a little extra, because now I'm thinking of a girl ali ku somero.
Yeah.
Adeke, you go to school, you're in senior 3.
Yeah.
At high tech secondary school Kajazi, whose toilets I know very well. Ogenda kunabirawo. Nowhere.
Yeah.
You see, that's already a problem. So what do girls do?
Like most girls in that category, like what I know, most girls in that category, you've gone to school early in the morning, you have to bathe, go to school. So what most girls do is that when they go to school and the time of changing the sanitary has come, they just go and change. And maybe they have carried an extra nika, then they change with also the nika. And then when they come back home, they have to bathe again and change because of that situation of school. So that means a school girl bathes maybe like twice.
Okay.
Naye ate nga kyandibadde kirina kubeera 3. One reason, bw'olaba bw'ova ku makya then n'otuuka ku ssaawa za lunch awo, there is a smell gy'otandika okuvaamu. Because remember, something that is coming out, okitegeera wabawo akawuwo akavaamu. So bw'otakyusa oba n'otanaaba, kitegeeza banno bagenda tandika okuwulira akawuwo akakuvaamu. So bandibadde anyhow oba either kati nga abasiraamu batera okubeera n'obudomola mu toilets. You can go then at least ne cleaning the down part, kuba kye kiri more important the downer part. Niwogenda no cleaning yo no chusa ebintu bye bulungi naye kasita oba ng'ocleaninze this downer part. Bw'oba tocleaninze that time wabawo omusana mungi omuwala yenna aba avaamu some bad smell from down. Remember you packed ukitegeera oba otaddeyo bishiri oba wepakinze kati ate yosite
oba contented
ukitegeera oba tomoving aside you're not comfortable.
tulina obulango bwetulaba always you can.
Of course you can, but still.
Actually, in periods like that period thing is, the thing is that what we should not change or even say that is there is being comfortable, because you're not going to be comfortable all the time.
Of course you can't.
That is, yeah, they have to say always you're comfortable with always, because they are like trading. They are
banonya sente
sekulimba. Yes, they give you that comfort, like you can be comfortable, but not all the time.
Have you seen those adverts of holy keep
era comfortable naye esobola okujjula neyitamu.
It has time.
It has time.
You have to know your flow. Nomanya kati nze my flow, like in 2 hours my pad is already full. So nomanya in 2 hours I have to run out of the class, I go change. Actually another advice jenyizo okuwa abaana b'essomero, if like you can't afford kugenda n'akadomola every time onaaba ate nikandala, you go with a tissue, toilet paper. You work with a toilet paper, nogenda like after 2 hours you go neweesiimulako bulungi, otegedde woosiimula n'owulya ng'oli dry, you change another pad before you nika kati naba kubeera wet.
So do you think it is wise for girls to have knickers that are specifically dedicated for periods?
Yeah, that's right.
I also learned in Zambia last year when I went to Zambia that there's something called disposable knickers.
Yes.
Is that something that happens in Uganda?
Not really. There are a few people that use it, because a disposable knicker, one knicker is 5,000. And you use it once. When you throw
5,000, I need to understand how much is that? Like $1.5.
Yeah. So you like every time you change, you have to use a new knicker. Every time you remove that pad, you have to throw it with that knicker. So it's not really common here. Yeah.
But you agree with me that it is better for you to go and find cheap knickers?
Yes.
That are for specifically for Mama Peter.
Yeah.
You get them. I'm actually developing another name.
Yeah.
You get them and make sure where's it ya blue ya green ya chi ya Mama Peter mwezi okukwako na
zitereka bulungi.
Ate na kirungi oziteekako omusana. N'ozaanikako omusana. Ne bw'oba nga tozigolodde kubanga abantu abamu tebasobola ku affordinga amasannyalaze.
Pass Zamanda, Masanyas people should learn to learn. This is your life.
Yeah,
you don't have to say bigger yaza. It's your life.
No, some people babanga tayina to even tayina na yupasi ya chi amasanyalaze. Tebachina. Waliwo eryamani. Waliwo n'abali eyo mukyalo eyo nga tebasobola tebazimanyi ne wezifaana ne baziwulira buulizi. Naye kasito gyandika mu musana obuwuka buba bufa.
Okay. Then okay, okay, so we are learning so far. We have 2 points. In soccer, girls need to shower as often as possible whenever they feel they are badly off. Then number 2, they need to watch their diet. And then number 3, you're saying they're supposed to change their knickers and pants as often as possible. What else can they do?
Like for me, what else girls can do to manage their health is that they should know their days. Like you personally, you can say that I know my day. So nti olunaku olunatuuka or woba okimanyi naatera otuusa, you're going to be well equipped. Tyogenda tambula with your sanitary pad every time. So that tobeera ngo n'omuwala nti kimuguddeko bugwi. Atandika ate bise mu uniform. Health wise kigenda ku disturbing her mentally, because engeri gyogenda oyimuka mu class kati kangezo yimuse tokitegedde ofuluma and boys look at you, laugh at you, so ekyo kigenda ku like punishing you mentally oyina engeri gy'ogenda okuwuliramu, so kigenda kulemesa. That's why most girls abamu you find that alemereddwa okomawo mu class like oba to school just because of that. And yet if she knew her days, maybe she would be every time sawa yonna, you understand, so she's conscious about you know kwekebera every time so that mistake doesn't happen
again.
Yeah.
So I'm picking something, sorry for cutting you short, I'm picking something from your sentence. You're saying I very conscious that someday, sometime it's going to happen. Yes. So why don't we just say girls should always have a pack of cards in their bags?
Yeah.
Because sometimes oyinza okubala kikalenda nekifuuka ezzike. You get? So I think and I also think these menstruation cycles change because of the climate or abere Entebbe it's very cold. Abere Gulu it's very different, and we move every now and then again. So I think it is ne diet mwagambe diet naye contribute. Kati okuno omwezi oyinza okuba obadde olya bulungi, omwezi ogujja tuli mu corona nga mulya binyeebwa yokka. You get? So you don't know gomanyi olinda 25 nejjanga 5. You get? I know learning about the cycle movement and all of that is difficult for many girls. Right now people that have smartphones like this one, there's a technology that people are using right now, jebaita MyFlow or something like. It's an app that you can actually use, and it will help you do what? Maintain your flow and all of that. So if you can use technology, use those apps. But whatever apps or kalenda yenyini njokwata nosaza ko busaza nti unoluwedde unolupya, I think it will be wise for you to get your pad neziberawo muki munsawo full time for you and others. Because also helping others is essential. It is very weird okuba nti omwana agenze mu period mu class, a class that has 70 girls or even 30 girls, not only an pad.
That's right.
And we know very well, I'm assuming get tugendako, that is not something they care about. Okujja ng'ogenda genda ogigula ku canteen n'ensomero tezigaba ga bwerere sekyo. So I think it will be wise. I cut you short last time. What were you saying?
Osobola ogenda mu this month naye ate omwezi ogujja n'okola kino otagenda mubuuka n'ogenda mu mwezi omulala kasawo kyembadde awo najjira n'aleeta example ennungi nti mutambulanga ne pads naye ate ekibi waliwo abawala bano ab'omukyalo bano omusomero gw'omukyalo baba tebalina pads ebiseera ebisinga kati ngaawo simanyi advice kijja tubawa kubanga bambi waliwo bano bosanga n'akunyonyola stories enkozesa kino kati essaawa eyo wekimukuwako essaawa eyo mu kirasi ate nga tamanyi kubala nnakuze katawo advice kyeyo osobola omuwaawo.
Well, what we do ani abeera mukyalo kumma kumeka kube mwina but what do we do for such situations? What do we advise these people to do? Is there anything good they can use apart from pads?
They can use tissues. Just in case, yes, toilet papers.
Just in case.
You can use it when like you're in an emergency. Just get your tissue nogirolinga bulungi nogiteekayo ejja kuyamba bulungi tesobola kumala gayitamu. Erabika ng'olupapula netemala gayitamu. Right now essaawa eyinza okuba toyina kagoye.
No naye jjukira tissue.
Toyina kugenda yinza
mazzi ekunkumuka.
Olimba nawe.
No.
Asobola kugula akagoye.
Right, essaawa. Akagoye nakuyuza uniform.
Toyinza uniform. Naye nga bwe tugambye ow'e Kampala, netugamba ow'e Kampala beera ne paadi zo full time.
kati no
omukyalo
afuna
akagoye that's right kati watyanga tatambudde nako
akati
atambula nako
mu kifo kya
pads oli atambudde na pads.
It's not advisable.
Listen,
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it is
in
not.
my opinion, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is
When when it is an what?
Animagined.
That is why I asked. Instead of saying this one girl, this one girl wabataina, let her have support from others. Because trust me, every day every single day. I think at least because it becomes a combined effort. This year on Women's Day, JB Caring Hearts was published articles of young girls from schools who wrote stories about menstruation. And I want to quote one of the girls who mentioned and said that boys need to be involved in what? In the process of breaking the silence on menstruation by creating clubs that will fundraise and buy pads that are readily available for girls to use in cases of emergency.
Okay.
I think that is very wise.
Yeah.
That this needs to be something that is done by both girls and what? And boys. I know I went to a government school naye abana balina obubiina ono naleeta ebibiri oli naleeta ebibiri obubiina bwe tusuubira nti bwa mukyalo bw'abakazi kwekulaakulanya abaana bali mu ssomero beekulaakulanya at those kind of bubiina bugule pad. You get ezo pads zibeerewo, but I don't want anyone using toilet papers. That is very wrong.
Nange kinandibadde ngatako banditaddewo like ngetteeka nga buli ssomero nga bakama b'essomero balina okubeera ne good center pads in their office.
Baganda, they are watching you.
No, they have to. Kuba kati obanga osobola okuliisa abaana abo osobola oliisa essomero tosobola kulemererwa gula gundi ya 3 ate waliyo neze
I think tuziteeke ku fees oteekeko emitwalo 3 Japan
for the whole year. Omanyi omwana bw'abali mu class nekimugwako ajja genda bugenzi mu
I went to a government school and government was paying school fees. Government was not buying books, but they were paying school fees. So this one day we were going to have a sports day, and then the head teacher said mugenda gulayo bukeep obukofiira ka 13 ize 13 bagula akakofiira ka mwana agenda nako. I remember very well the following weekend was PTA meeting, parent teachers meeting. So I was fortunate enough, I was a prefect and part of the meeting, and this one parent raises up her hand, mukulu w'essomero nyina ekibuuzo. And she brought this, stood up. Government tetukulidde ku bukofiira. She's asking government tetukulidde ku bukofiira. Government already it's a student school fees and all of that, you know. That's unfair.
Yeah.
So I also think parents themselves need to be fully involved. Kati saga tukikube ku ssomero all the time. Ate ssomero ligambe ate ziteeke ku fees what and what goba tumanyi nti omwana walina okuba ne pad.
Yeah, waliyo ba parents abali careless. If they are careless, then they let the school do it.
Yes, I'm not saying it is bad to let the schools do it, but I think charity begins at home.
That's
so,
right.
First and foremost, gwe ng'omwana omuwala olina okukimanya tekiri ku mukulu wa ssomero. Omukulu w'essomero ayinza okuba naye mukyala alina ebizibu bye nga ye. Gwe wagenze mu Mama Peter nga naye wagenze mu Mama Petero. All of you are on the same case. Buli omu ali mu mmundu z'engazi. That's why it has to begin with you as a person, then your parents, and then let the